Hey everybody, Chris from CK Cycles here. Well, it's I think -5 degrees outside on the old truck thermometer there, but I've got it up to about 52 degrees here in the shop. So that's a good thing. That's decent working weather. So I apologize today. The video is going to be noisy because my furnace is running. But today I'm going to do my best to try and get the cylinder jug on my XT500 engine there. So I need to pull up my service manual, get all my parts ready to go, review the procedure, review the process in the manual, and then try and get that cylinder jug on today. So come along with me and let's see if we can get that jug on. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is get my rings set on my piston, and Wiseco provides this instruction sheet, so if you're going to be putting rings on your piston, be sure to follow the instructions. The service manual also talks about which way your oil ring should go and offsetting the mouth of the ring and whatnot. But since this is a Wiseco piston, I'm going to follow the Wiseco instructions. So I'm going to get my ring set on my piston here, and I'll come back and show you what I've done. Okay, so I have all my rings on, and I have my ring gaps placed where they are supposed to be placed. So the oil rails are set with their ring gaps a certain place, the oil ring, and then the two compression rings are set as well. So the piston is ready to go. So now I'm going to go and prep the engine. Okay, so here is my engine, getting ready for the piston installation and cylinder jug installation. So I just have my cam chain held up with a piece of wire. That should just hopefully make installation a little bit easier, because it's going to take both my hands to try and get this all together. So I guess I'll try and do this all in one shot. It might be a lengthy shot, but that's what I'm gonna try and do, and kind of narrate a little bit as I go. So the first step is to install my base gasket. That's absolutely clean. I spent a lot of time cleaning this surface, but I guess it's always good to do a final wipe down before it's all said and done. And I just have kind of a rag stuffed in around the connecting rod here. I just am trying to hold it in a vertical position, and the engine is at top dead center, so it's at the uppermost limit of its stroke, which hopefully should help. All right, so new wrist pin clips. Alright, so here's my piston. I'm being real careful. I have all my rings, their end gaps, oriented where they need to be, and I'm going to do my best not to move those. Everything looks good. And of course, on this Y-scope piston, there's an arrow. That's the flow, so that should be pointed towards the exhaust. And also, I read in the service manual that when you install this piston, the intake side should be aligned, with the center of the engine, while the exhaust is cocked off to the right, and you can kind of see that there. Just kind of another double check. Here, let me get some paper towel. Because we're going to get a little messy with some lube. I guess I could have put one clip in first. Actually, I'm going to do that. I'll put the cam chain side clip in first. Okay. There it goes. Okay. So the cam chain side clip is in. Verify I haven't bumped up my ring and gaps. Those still look good. Okay, now I'm ready. There it goes. No rocky, that feels good. Now, hopefully I can get this other clip in without it going flying across the shop. That would be bad. Okay. Oh, there we go. Now I always like to verify and just double check, man, they're in those grooves. Okay, we are in the grooves. Feels good. ring end gaps are still where they need to be. All right, so now we will get my cylinder head. I can remember where I put it. Okay, so cylinder head, all the gasket surfaces, mating surfaces are clean. Need to install a new O-ring on the base of the cylinder here. All right, there's a little groove, a little seat for that. So now I guess what we got to do is to try and compress our rings while sliding the cylinder on at the same time. I'm gonna lube up my cylinder here. Lube up my rings without moving them, I hope. That should be enough. Okay. So now I'm just going to verify once again my wrist pin clips are in the slot and my ring gaps are still in their correct spot. All right, now it's the juggling act. One ring at a time, I suppose. Sorry I can't give you guys a better camera angle here. I'll do my best though. Okay. Top ring in. Second ring in. Oil rings in. Almost. Okay, rings are in. Rag can come out. Tensioner in. Ooh, that's not good. make sure everything is looking good. I'm down to the alignment dowels. Might as well not be stingy on the lube. All right, so now I'm going to torque everything down. Last thing I want to do is strip any of these out. All right. Torque the 3 6mm cap bolts here on the side. So I can probably do this. Be careful with these ones as well. I'm going to try. So I think I need to work on getting a better camera setup. I pretty much just use my phone right now, and I'm pretty satisfied with my phone. But I think I need, like a tripod and just some better means of holding my phone so I can get better shots while I'm doing these videos. So, well, there we go. So there's the new piston installed with the replacement cylinder head. I'm sorry, cylinder jug. I will be moving on to the head next. All right, bye-bye.